Have you ever found yourself in the situation and someone asked you a question and you were just got stuck? You didn't know what to do, you were confused, all the words mixed up in your brain. You started from one topic, after moved to another, you forgot all the words that you wanted to tell, and you looked so insecure, not confident, and stupid. If you want to speak more clearly, this video is for you. Here I'm going to provide you some habits that can help you improve your speaking and speak more clearly. First of all, let's start with filler words. Let's compare it to situation when I speak with filler words and when I try to remove them. Imagine the situation when you ask your boss for a promotion. Hi, sorry, I would like to speak with you about promotion. I've been like a marketing specialist for a long time, and now I would like if you can help me and if I can be promoted. Here the first example. Second example. Hello, I would like to speak with you about promotion. I've been working as a marketing specialist 3 years, and currently I suppose that I can be promoted. If you compare to these examples, they are completely different. I almost said the same, but in the first situation, I used filler words. In the second situation, I avoided them. And all these words, like, they make you insecure. Second situation, pauses. Sometimes it's better to avoid filler words, just put pauses. When you try to pause, you look more confident and your speaking is clearer. Even in previous example, you can see how pauses can help. If you tell about something and you will not have any pauses, it will look like a mess. For example, if I tell you about something, I want to sell you an iPhone in a shop. First situation, I will tell you without any pauses. Look at this phone, it's amazing. The style is awesome. The camera is wonderful. You can take a lot of photos. Look at this quality. I love this quality so much. And if you look at this example, it's a mess. The speaker is confused and so much information. Even when I was talking, I was not feeling comfortable telling this. Second situation, look at this phone. The style is amazing. The camera is wonderful. When you try to take photo of your friends, you will have a great quality pictures. Compare. If you look at these two examples, do you feel the difference? In the second situation, I felt much confident and it's much easier for another person to catch what I was talking about. In this example, if you compare, in the first situation, I spoke so fast. Sometimes we do it to feel more confident, especially in English. Some people say, okay, I will speak very fast and nobody catch my mistakes and I will look so confident like native speaker. Unfortunately, when you speak too fast, you look insecure, you look nervous, you don't look confident at all. If you try to tell so much information and if I want to speak clearly, I need to tell a lot. Do you notice that I sound so nervous, insecure, and when I speak slowly, it's much better. I don't mean to speak too slow. I just mean to pay attention on some words, some phrases. When you need to prepare presentation, highlight some powerful words, some words that you want to pay your speaker attention to. And don't be in rush. Don't speak too fast. If you tell fast, you don't make any impact. Person doesn't understand what is important, what word should stand out. Next, structure. It's better when your speaking has some structure. If you have main idea and after you provide reason, explanation of this and have conclusion. And even if you look at the text, if it's organized, it's more understandable. Next, volume of your voice. If you speak like this and it seems that you are also not so confident, you want to be so small and your opinion and your thoughts not important at all. If you speak louder, I don't tell about screaming. You don't need to scream because it sounds crazy. You just need to speak louder. All this room will be filled with your speech and emotion. You also look confident. You feel like a person that someone can trust. Someone can believe, because if you speak like this, it seems that your opinion and what you want to tell, it's not important at all. But when you try to provide your ideas louder, it makes different impact on the audience. Next. Warm up your voice. Everyone knows that before training, we warm up our muscles. If you talk about singing, singers also warm up their voice before singing. The same if you have speech or you have call, you can also warm up your voice. There are a lot of different exercise and kind of warm up that you can do. You can find them on the internet. For example, I can provide you some of them. First of all, you can do tongue whistles in English. I wrote some of them down and let's try to do them together. For example, sea sells seashells by the seashore, or how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And you can try to repeat them many times and practice different sounds. And for example, th, construction, or different sound that you struggle with. Or you can do different exercise for your mouth. For example, you can do a lip trill. It looks like no, it's not like I'm just having fun of you. Really, it's one of exercise that you can do before your call or speech. Also, you can do some exercise like or you can also sing different sounds like or something like and repeat them a few times. Also, in terms of English and English pronunciation, you can do shadowing. So you can turn on a short video and try to copy intonation of the speaker. Also, you can try to sing your favorite English song and copy intonation, and it will help a little bit to warm up before having a call or presentation. Next, one thought at a time. For example, if you have a speech, first of all, you need to finish one thought and after move to another. For example, if you want to speak to your boss and you have mix of different ideas like, oh, Mr. Smith, we have some issues with our marketing department. Maria is sick and I'm also thinking about my vacation next year and I don't know how we can finish project. And when the speaker says too much information, another person confused and doesn't know what to pay attention to. But if you say in another way, for example, Mr. Smith, we have some issues with our marketing department. First of all, Marina is on a sick leave. Secondly, I also consider having a vacation. Because of this, we will probably not meet deadline and we need to think about this and consider some solutions for this problem. In this way, your speech is more structured and speaker understand problem, why it happened and what should we do. Next one, to sharpen clarity, you can practice, and when you prepare for the presentation, you can record yourself. Because if you watch this video, you understand, okay, I need to avoid filler verb, don't speak too fast. But when you have presentation, you forget about everything. And to avoid this, you need to have a practice. And great practice is record yourself. Sometimes you even don't understand that you do something if you don't watch. For example, even I have never noticed that I say so many filler words until I started to record myself, and I was in shock. Oh my God, I say like so much. I say, and it repeated so many times. I've never noted this. And it's great idea if you start recording yourself and notice what you should improve. Oh my God, I told so many words. Oh, in this part, I mumbled so much. Oh, and here I talk too fast. And when you record your video and you can watch it, you can understand what should you improve and practice daily. When you prepare for your speaking, you should have a plan. With a plan, it will be much easier for you to follow it and deliver your thoughts to the audience. And it will be easier to be concise, don't tell too much, tell the most important points, pay attention to powerful words, and be clear and coherent. And the last one, it's daily practice. You shouldn't start with all of these habits because you will just be confused, but you can start to implement one by one to your daily life. For example, one habit per 1 week. And after for 1 minute, you can do a daily check and see how many times you use filler words, how many times you felt nervous, how many times you avoided pauses, and day by day analyze it, pay attention to this, and improve your speaking. I'm sure if you follow all these tips, your speaking will be definitely 100% better and clearer. Hope you enjoy it and see you in the next video.